All right. So let me
Different
ask y'all a
people and
question, right?
everything. Okay.
What does respect really mean to y'all? You know what I'm saying? Now we all know that this may look different depending on like the cultures, generations, and communities, like and all that. But like in the big aspect of everything, since we bringing this back, what does respect mean to you? And since you wanted to talk about this, Elijah, I'm gonna let you go first.
Dang, man. Why?
What?
Um,
Just what what does it mean to you? And like, is it earned, given, or both? We gonna play that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, just respect is just common sense. Something you wouldn't do to other people, you wouldn't want done to you. Honesty, um, just always keeping it real, no matter if it hurts your feel, no matter if it hurts the other person's feelings, whatever the case may be. Just showing respect. I mean, it's just simple as that. To me,
Now,
is it? You said,
yeah,
is it what?
is it earned? But to you, is it earned, given, or is it a little bit of both?
Um, it's all. It can be a little bit of both, but off rip, it should be given.
Okay.
You should automatically give respect. And sometimes for real, you should give respect even if you're not getting the respect.
That's the hard one. You know what
That's
I'm
the hard. It's a hard thing to do, but
Right,
it
say that
shows
again.
growth and it shows growth and it shows the fact of I won't let you break my character.
saying? Okay. Okay. I'm with it. I'm with it. See, that makes sense. You gotta think we all gonna look at it different. You know what I'm saying? Look, if y'all don't already know, that's my little brother Elijah Durr. You know what I'm saying? I am Marcus for President, and this is the OR You Heard Me podcast, season number 2. You know what I'm saying? And as we going around, we gonna go to Sheree, our favorite five bar artist. Let the people know what's going on with you before we let you talk on the comment. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
y'all. My name is Saray. I am a fiber artist. I crochet, I knit. I'm into needle punching now. I started practicing today, but I'm working on the new stuff that's coming out this fall.
Oh, hold up, I got you. I got you. Blah.
This is one of the pieces. Of course, I just don't want to stretch out my scullies because I like my stuff close knit and tight so you guys could break them in and customize it to your cranium. These are unisex. I just have female mannequins because the male mannequins look like George Jefferson. So, but these are unisex. I do have, they're one size fit most, but I'm working on making them a little bit larger, so it doesn't fit too snug on the guys. But yes, like this one will have like 3 more scullies that will match the different colors that's in here. So you can mix and match and rotate. So this is pretty much like my hot item that everybody likes every season. I'm on season 2 as well, selling these very nice, snug, and secure. Their turtleneck is attached to the hood, and the scully is separate. The website will be opened again in October, mid October, like I said. And yeah, you can also follow me on YouTube at Saray8 to keep up with stuff. And that's what I got going on.
What? Well, our favorite fiber artist. What does respect mean to you? And is it given, earned, or both?
Respect, and I think people think of respect like it's so stern and militant, like you gotta have it, like it has a mean intention, like you better respect me. It's not that. It's both. It's earned, and when you earn it, it'll be given. I kick off with respect because I treat people how I want to be treated, and you have the power to keep it up here. So when you start bringing it down, so do I. I'm not built that way. I know Elijah was like, you don't let nobody break your character. My shit will be broke. Because before you leave for my presence, I will let you know where you can get off at. So anyway, I'm still working on that, but not really. That's just my take on it. I just feel like everybody deserves respect initially because you don't know each other, right? So It's just respect. But now as we encounter, and if you feel like you don't have that formula, I ain't got it for you either. And I will let you know that I see that, and I will disconnect and dismiss you. And how I disconnect and dismiss all depends on how much and how you disrespected me. So it's all on you.
Okay, makes sense.
Fucking do.
What they fucking do? If we disrespectful, we disrespectful.
But that's my take.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the whole whether it's given, earned, I think that's it's kind of like a trick question because it is kind of both, But next up, we got our resident, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to know, you know what I'm saying? I don't even really know how to say it, like you're the specialist in all things social, you know what I'm saying, social services, like right. the actual information. Information. Look, let me give you the big box, you know what I'm saying?
The real deal.
Let the people know what's up with you, what you got going on, how they can reach you if they have these questions.
Oh, Savvy EBT Queen on TikTok. Just inbox me, message me, and ask me the questions. And I can't determine eligibility, but if you have a question about eligibility, the regulations, I can tell you that. So, yeah.
Okay, that'll work. That'll work. Yeah. So the question is, what does respect really mean? Is it given, or can it be earned, or is it both?
To me, respect means you value that person. You value their time, you value their energy, you value their humanity. That means you respect them. You value their intellect, their wisdom, their time, their attention they're spending with you. To me, that's a marker of respect. I think it's a little bit of both, of earning and then giving. I mean, I'm going to give respect regardless. It's just who I am until I'm a little bit like Saray. Until you cross me, then we're going to have to reevaluate. But I might feel some type of way about somebody at first, and then I get to know them and I see them in a different way. And I'm like, oh, okay, I get you now, But to me, when I respect someone, it's because I value them as a person, as a human being. And I'm going to respect their boundaries. I'm going to just understand. And it's a part of accepting someone too, to me. It means you accept that person for who they are, and you're not trying to change them into who you think they should be.
Okay. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think a lot of people, they be wanting to respect, but a lot of times they don't be wanting to give it. You know what I'm
saying? Right.
And I'm a firm believer in you can't ask me for something that you can't give. But it's Correct. Like generally we wanna give the respect because we want it in return. And then when we see, like y'all say, once we giving the respect and we not getting it back, well, whoop they fucking do. You know what I'm saying? And then it's on and popping, Right. But like, I've always given respect. Like I said, you gotta disrespect me for me to go there. And it's and then it's like it's almost like, am I really gonna pay you mine? You know what I mean?
Right. That's where that's where. Oh, my fault, Marcus. Go
No,
ahead.
no, no. Go ahead. You good?
No, that I was just gonna say like that's for me. Do I really care to show you disrespect? Because that's a lot of energy for me. I really don't have energy. I don't even know you like that for me to show you disrespect. Like
Yeah.
I'll be looking at it as even an elder. I'll show you respect. An elder could disrespect me, and I'll just be like, it is what it is. Or just how I treat anybody else, I just walk away because it just don't be worth it at the end of the day. It is what it is.
I be
So
feeling
that
like
is my way to me of still showing you respect by walking away. Because if I stick around here, we don't know where we're going to end up at. And I don't mind losing my job, do you? So I end up to that point.
if we go to jail, we go to jail. We'll need
If
to
we go to
fucking do.
jail, we're gonna
And then
go
we
to
fight.
jail together, and we're gonna see what we feel like in the cell, in the same cell together. But once again, so that's why I mean, like, I understand y'all, but we all have to realize, like, sometimes we are willing to jeopardize some shit, but they not ready for that.
Oh yeah.
And then we're not willing to jeopardize what we got and shit like that. So it becomes it is what it is. I don't need to prove that I can beat your ass. I don't need to prove that I can outsmart you or anything like that. I don't need to prove none of this shit. You are wasting my time nor energy. You don't want to show me the respect as a human being, as a kind person that I am, then you got it. I just know who you are now and how you treat everybody else. It is what it is. It is what it is. But the same people you disrespect or same people you respect and be hee ha ha, you know, I'm cool with them too. You know, they fuck with me hard too. So
that's the thing, right? Respect gonna get you a long way. You know what I'm saying? Because that respect gonna give people the, you know what I'm saying, that show like people respect you, then when they hear shit about you, instead of listening to it or really taking it to heart, they gonna come to you. They gonna give you opportunity to speak on shit. You know what I'm saying? When you really gotta respect somebody, say you be like, man, whatever, nigga. Nobody care about that shit. Nobody care about that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
for sure. Right.
You know,
For sure. You
sometimes
gonna have to come back and ask me, yo, did this really happen? Because you already know it sounds crazy.
yeah, like and also I feel like in order for me to feel disrespected by you, I have to have some level of respect for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That'd be my take on the joint. You know what I'm saying? But all good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now look, the next one we're gonna talk about respecting boundaries in modern life, right? And when I'm saying like the boundaries in modern life, I'm talking. Yo, check it. Yo, I'm talking about like social media, texting. I'm talking about like just your privacy in a whole. Like, you know, like sometimes people be invading our personal space and breaking our emotional boundaries and shit like that. The respect play a part in that too. You know what I'm saying? And do we sometimes confuse? You know what I'm saying? Like do we confuse respect from people when they really just doing something to get something from us? Like, because people will play a certain role to make you feel like you respect it, but the whole time they got their game with them. You know what I mean? Sure. But I'm really like this, like especially like, you know, like Elijah, like you're a married man, like even though you're not really on social media and all that stuff like that or whatever, like, you know, like with the boundaries with all that, like how do y'all? I really want to get your opinion. Like, how do y'all really handle that with social media and all that, and y'all and your relationship with respect?
Being married and social media, how you handle that?
Yeah.
So respecting boundaries as far as other people through social media, or what you mean?
Just in general, like
relationship.
I'm talking like, all right, like say for instance, like you're not on social media like that. Say like, all right, say if you was like me, you know, like I be on here, and you know, I interact with a lot of different people, But if I'm in a relationship, I'm not. I mean, I don't disrespect shit regardless. But in that same breath, you know what I'm saying? I gotta maneuver a lot of different things. So it take a level of respect and trust for a person to be able to deal with that with me. You know what I'm saying? So like in y'all relationship, like how do y'all keep the outside world from affecting what's going on inside?
Conversations, open conversations, and that's one thing that we've had this conversation about, where I gotta stop taking things as a joke, because she might not be taking it as a joke, and that might be how she really see me. So our conversations, I make sure if we're gonna have a conversation about something we see, something on social media, that I give her my full attention, my full feelings about it. But as far as conversations, she most of the time is present. She's present to be able to see how I interact and see if I'm overstepping or anything like that, to help her to feel comfortable. So the times when she's not present.
See, you building, you know what I'm saying? You building
So,
that.
yeah, just it's not about, we always talk about accountability, but we also always talk about taking action, things like that, and actually coming up and showing and things like that, and just telling her to trust me, not enough.
Yeah. you gotta show, like we can always say, yeah, you ain't gotta worry about it, but if she's sitting right there with you or she a part of what's going on, it's easier for her to understand what's going on and be like, yeah, I'm not worried about
and
that.
She loves it. She loves Saray. She loves Saray and her craziness and everything like that. I felt her. You know, yeah, that's big sis. That's Saray. Saray don't play that shit. And so it builds a comfortability. Not keeping shit from each other and everything like that. And when I tell people, like, when somebody asks you a question, you gotta give a full blunt ass answer. You can't even make it sound like you beating around the bush.
The devil in the details, because they listening for the details.
So yeah, you just give a straight blunt answer, let her trust you and things like that. And social media, and you shouldn't even want it anyway. But social media, it becomes chill. She knows you just there to have fun or get good conversations and things like that, and it just becomes chill. Respect
And how
each
do
other.
y'all? That's what I was going to ask you. How do y'all respect each other's like personal space and emotional boundaries?
Communication, talking
My man,
about it,
look,
or just telling each other.
my man,
If
like
I
communication.
need, if I need some time, like right now, she knows that I'm about to jump on this podcast, and so she'll go do her thing and stuff like that, come check on me or whatnot. But we tell each other, like, I'm about to go and do this, get my mind off her or anything like that. We don't press each other, push each other, try to get each other to open up and stuff like that, no matter how bad we want to. But if we need space, we understand that we're gonna come back together. Like, we live together, we love each other, we married, we got kids. Like, this ain't okay. You gonna come back and we ain't gonna talk about it. You just gonna walk out. Like, this ain't that. So we know when we need a break or when we need to just chill out for a second, even if we don't want to, because we hate being away from each other.
Yeah, that's what's up, yo. And look, I want y'all. What's going on, Sasha? I want y'all to understand that this is a young brother talking like this, talking like an elder. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, at this point, yo is the most successful relationship. Well, like Sasha just came into the chat, but this is the most successful relationship we have is the young brother. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
No, for sure.
Ray, you know what I'm saying? How would you handle them type situations? Like with
social media within relationship?
yeah, I'm talking about like the boundaries. Like, all right, once you're in a relationship, the respecting of the boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like how to like I say, like your personal space, your emotional space. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you're doing on social media, like you gotta think you're an entrepreneur. So it's like you got different things that you're doing. So it's like, how do you still show that attention and give the respect, and how do you get the respect during those type times with your partner?
Well, I just like whenever I'm in a relationship, I just like for my partner to have his own thing as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm able to, we should never ever stop what we already had going on. You know what I mean? Like if I'm already doing Saray and doing my product and trying to get that, if anything, we should be investing in each other's ventures. And it's not necessarily financially, just the support, just the push, just the motivation, all of that. You get what I'm saying? So I've definitely learned to not stop being me. Don't lose myself within the relationship, because it's to merge, merge, like, you know what I'm saying? Put it to come together. It's to merge together, not just take on somebody's identity. You know what I mean? So, and respecting that, understanding, treat people, it goes back to the core value. Treat people how you want to be treated. So if I know that I'm the type of person that, yes, I'm clingy, I love being up underneath my guy, but I have my moments, leave me alone, then I have to give that same for him, because it may be he likes to be up underneath me, but he has his moments where, all right, I'm going to go to the garage, or I'm whatever it is that he's into, he's going to go delve in that. And it's okay. It's okay to have a little bit of space. Work is not space. Work is space. Okay? We're not counting work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, because I've had that before, that's not space. But I get it, as I went through trials and tribulations with other relationships and stuff like that, because I'm not going to say it was totally that person's fault. I had a play in it as far as some immaturities or just lack of understanding of certain things or being selfish. So now that I know, like, okay, a guy needs his space. He needs his alone time. He needs his guy time. You know what I mean? Because I know I get irritable when I'm trying to take a nap or just do my own thing. Shut up. I get irritable. So I have to give that equal give and take. You know what I mean? When it comes to the social media thing, it's no different. Like how I explained to Elijah, like you can't let those gender debates and stuff enter into your relationship, because it will destroy it.
Yeah.
Because what you got going on has nothing to do with them. Like, I mean, we saw with the blow up with that whole crew that was doing the whole panel stuff and travel touring with it and everything, and come to find out, you got the married girl cheating on her husband, you got this guy cheat, like half of them is single, but they giving you all this relationship advice and they jacked up. Like, whatever you use to gas up your engine in your car is not for my car. My shit luxury over here. You may be driving an 18-wheeler. I don't know. So I'm focused on my unit over here. Like healthy talks and stuff like that, because if people been in real relationships, you probably watch shows together or politics and stuff like that. But even within a relationship, there's just certain things you just don't touch. Leave that shit alone, because it will cause a problem. But all in all, it's just no different whether you were in a relationship, outside of a relationship. As a person, respect is respect, and that shit translates the same in every language.
Yeah.
That is a fact. What you think?
She said work is not space.
It's not.
For
It
sure.
ain't. You dealing with a
You
whole
going to work
different.
listening to another motherfucker.
Yeah,
It's
you
been
dealing with a
some
whole
lanes
other
in
issue.
my parents that tried to use that. I've been to work. I don't give a damn. I wasn't there. Like, you wasn't at my job. What they got to do with anything?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
no.
you think, Savvy? What you got for us on the boundary?
So one of my things is clear communication and not leaving you or me guessing. If I have to wonder,
Sorry.
then that's not respectful at all. That's very disrespectful. If I have to wonder anything about you, your character, where you're at, what you're doing, what your intentions are towards me, that's not respectful. I need you to be very straightforward. Don't pretend. And then as far as like, you said like social media and everything, I've been an online streamer, for going on 4 years now. October 21st will mark 4 years that I've been on streaming platforms. The one thing I will tell any man who wants to date me is that the person that you see online is not the person you're dating. That is a social media personality. That is not, you get access to my
Tell me
legal
more.
name. You get access to my legal name. That is the person who is online. Do not get it twisted. And if you have an issue dating someone who has a large social media presence and who does it all the time, this might not be
Yeah.
for you.
Nah, for
Might
sure.
not
I
be for
felt
you.
that one too.
It's a difference. It's a difference. Because I've talked to one that had a large social media, but it's a difference between how you savvy, you have a large social media presence, but you're offering a service to help people with legitimate information. Woo woo. Then there's a difference between one that's just being a hoe.
Right.
It's a difference.
Right. But
Yeah.
even if you go into that realm of services and exchange of services, the person that you meet online is not the person who's sitting in their kitchen at home. It's not the same. That's a
Right.
social media personality. That's a whole different. And I have seen men and women give up their entire platforms. I'm talking about people who had like 20 and 30,000 followers because, oh, he doesn't want me to stream anymore. What are you talking about? He met you streaming. That's your passive income. What are you talking about? That's not the person that he gets at home or, or out on date nights or in the bedroom. That's a character. That's a persona that you made up.
I can tell you, right? And I got this saying on all that, right? If you're doing something and you're making money and you're not hurting anybody, and I got a problem with it, I gotta be able to replace that income.
Right.
If I can't replace that income, I can't say shit because you use that income to live. So I gotta feel I feel a way about what you're doing, but I can't change the situation. I'm just in my feelings because I'm
All
insecure.
I'm saying is, if I catch sliding and slipping and sliding in DMs,
I
and
know
you got 20,
You both
30 pages, and you slipping and sliding, and you lining up a next place to go live and all this other extra no. No.
talk that shit.
No.
Talk that
I
shit.
mean,
So I don't give a fuck about none of
that's
that.
a different, that's a different
I don't
take,
give a fuck
but
about none of that.
I feel like I'm very upfront and like, if you have my government name and my real phone number, why are we even having this conversation? You know where I'm at. It's very easy to know where I'm at.
That's bullshit.
I
I got that for you,
look,
savvy. No,
I
it
feel
doesn't
it.
align with you. But for
I understand. I understand. But you making a different character and everything like that just to be lit on social media and whatnot. I don't care who the person I get. You entertain this shit. Yeah, man, you just gotta go. It's all right. It's okay though, because it's not for me and it's not for some people. And I would rather for somebody to have a small group of social media than to have a large group that you entertaining just for money. And just like what Marcus said, if I can't replace it, nah, fuck that. I don't care if I can't replace it. You can just replace me. It's okay. It's all right. Somebody else could take that.
I'm triggered by it because I just went through that last year, and that person had a major platform and had so many pages and whole time speaking all this spiritual, powerful shit, but you're slipping and sliding in other DMs. You get what I'm saying?
It's
That's
all right,
That's
Saray.
different.
You not crazy, Saray. You ain't crazy, Saray, at all.
Look, from a person that, you know what I'm saying, I do all right on here. You know what I'm saying? I do all right. I got a decent following. You know what I'm saying? And to not be in everybody DMs, like, and you can't, people can't call me out.
Yeah, well, Marcus, you handle, because even when you got a heavy following, but even when you were in relationships, you still
I definitely respect
your relationship. You get what? Even if you were in your talking stage, you let it be known, this is my lady. Woo, woo, woo. You get what I'm saying?
You couldn't tell him shit. His
Right.
background, every next thing.
I love my partner.
Shit.
You see what I'm saying? So it's
I love my partner.
All that still trying to maintain a single image out there and all this other stuff because you know on these apps it's going to be the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like me being a female, I'm mostly going to have a male base. Every now some secure women will follow me and give me props, but it's basically going to be a male base and vice versa. So it's like, okay, but when you're in a relationship because you let that shit be known.
Yeah,
with your heavy following, and you got 2, 3, 4 pages plus a YouTube and a Twitch. Okay, so it's no goddamn excuse. I'm sorry.
I'm that dude. I'm the have your picture in my background. So when motherfuckers come to you, you ain't got actual questions. You ain't even got.
I don't want no problems.
I'm trying, That's that shit.
And that's how he'll do it. Somebody come up and they'll be like, yo, who's that in the background? That's my lady. All right.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, y'all. And then he'll have everybody on the side who already know. Yeah, you better chill out.
I'm not playing the game.
Little bro over here, like, I'll laugh at you right now. I'll laugh at you, but stop. Let's shut the fuck up.
I'm not playing. I'm not playing them games. I mean, I see that's the thing, right? And what I've learned through the whole situation with social media, I feel like that shit could have been the downfall, because it's like portraying certain images, not to say images, but it's like when people look at you a certain way, like you don't like. I don't never want to be like the couple's goals and all that shit.
Right.
Like, I don't want to be that. But when people look at you like that, you know what I'm saying, that should be hard to maintain it because we still regular motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the first person to tell you I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play with you if we together, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna do nothing that's going. When I was in that situation, she was checking the DMs. When females would hit me, I would hand her the phone and let her see the shit. Like I ain't got your dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't never say that I made you think that I was trying to talk to somebody, because you'll see the whole thread. You know how niggas that just delete shit? Nah, and then you see the whole thread.
It's about building security with your partner instead of calling them insecure and playing the mind game. You should trust me. No, fuck that shit. You should make me feel secure in it, and it should not be a problem for me to see or to be within your social media. It ain't no problem for you being in mine.
Because look, if you got one of them shorties and you know everybody like them shorties, nigga be all that shit. Be like, yeah, who whoop the fucking dude that always be liking your shit and sending the hard eyes?
You know what I have noticed for the past 3 or 4 years since I've been on social media? Dudes be out here full blown, whole families married and shit, and then they have them a TikTok social media girl. I look. They be having their home, and then when they online, they got them a chick online. Some of them meet and greet and all that other stuff, but it really be that. And emotionally attaching is still cheating.
That shit worse though. I'd rather you tell me you had a fling than tell me that you didn't built some type of, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all been talking.
I respect that from you, because I couldn't take that. I'd rather for you to tell me you grew an emotional attachment with somebody. I'm gonna still leave no matter what, but I'd rather for you to tell me that than for you to tell me you just fuck somebody.
I mean,
I'm not that grown.
Deal with it better. I can deal with it better.
I'm not that grown.
I can't deal with none of it better. Like any type of it's us. I don't care emotional, physical, anything. Like you should not be attaching nowhere. Like what are we doing?
Sure.
It's both a no-fly zone. Don't get it twisted. But if I had to pick the lesser of two evils,
well, I'm glad we ain't got to pick because it ain't nothing.
Yeah, like, cause I just know, like with females or like women in general, that emotional once they attach emotionally, you ain't even really gotta touch them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's like once the mind gone, that's where I'm at with it. Like a sexual thing is like it's whatever, but it's like once you know a nigga got your girl's mind.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Like yo,
it's really a wrap.
It was always going to be a wrap no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm with Elijah. This one we see.
I'm glad. Look,
he got your mind. Okay, I'm not going to try to build that and try to get it back. Or oh no, that's OV. But if she fuck him, then at least she don't got her mind. Oh no, you still got. You can win her back. I ain't winning shit back. I ain't trying that shit. No. You lucky I don't break everything in this bitch.
Look, made this real. Like I say. I ain't. It's a no-fly zone with evil. I'm just picking one of the two. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when motherfuckers running for president. We don't like none of these motherfuckers, but you gotta pick one.
I didn't vote.
You're trying to make it seem like I won't vote that year. You're trying to make it seem like, all right, but which one's better? No, man, I'm not voting that year. I
mean, and then you. That's the thing. Like you don't vote, and then other motherfuckers vote. Like it's like
that's cool.
I get the stance. I get the stance on not doing it because I be on it too. I ain't vote last election. I'm on it too. But it's like in that same breath, it's like when you don't do anything, it's like you just gotta accept whatever come with it.
And whatever come with it. Not dealing with that is they leave. You be heartbroken for a little bit, give yourself a good 90 days, and you bounce back and you keep pushing. Sounds like a good deal to me.
She said 90 days, nigga. I just need purpose. Once I get that purpose, that shit could be 4 days. Like, I need purpose.
That's a long time. I will only be heartbroken for a little bit. I have to do wrong. If you do wrong, or I would go through our memories real quick for a hot little day, and then I'm gonna realize that I'm gonna go through all the bad for a good 3 days. Okay, no, for sure. I need this shit.
90 days for me because when I'm in a relationship, I'm in. So the breakup, I got to go through the tears and the crying. Then I got to go through throwing your shit out or anything that's memory. I got to declutter the house. Then I got to go through regret and embarrassment. Like it's phases to this shit for me. And then I finally get to the end, like, okay, I'm back. What's up? They go.
I got
because I keep it
1 hour. I got 1 hour of my crying, maybe 2. I got 3 hours of rage. I'm gonna really just go crazy, get mad.
What's up, Mike?
I got about 2 hours to reminisce. By the end of the day, shit. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Shit.
That nigga I got responsibility.
The breakup happens during
I gotta go. I can't.
Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, that's like I say, that's all in how we doing things now. It's like that's why it's important for us to find our mate. It's important for us to be honest so that we can find the right person. So you ain't gotta deal with all that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Look, we was on that one for a little bit. Did everybody get to talk on that?
That was a big triggerish.
Hey, it's all good. All right, so next, let's talk about respect across generations. You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all feel about how the younger generation and say like our generation view respect? You know what I'm saying? And like, how do y'all feel about like the respect your elders versus respect is mutual? You know what I'm saying? So let me see. Look, I see Savvy over there nodding their head. We gonna let Savvy go first or that was she like, yeah, I like this one. I like this one.
My biggest pet peeve with the younger generations is that they feel entitled to it. Like, oh, you gonna give me my respect for what? Why? Just because you're here, you're not even acting like you need to be respected. Like you acting a nut. And then you want to holler and cry and crash out. They don't respect me. You didn't do anything for people to respect you. They want the smallest amount of effort and the biggest reward. They don't want to put in no work. That's my problem with the younger generation. They don't want any sacrifice. They don't want no give and take. They don't want no compromise. They just want what they want. And then they crash out and cry when they don't get what they want. Now, the older generation, I'm always going to give them. I'm just going to give it to them because you know what? They've been here longer. They've put in more time. They've put in more work. They have seen more suns and moons than I have. I don't know why Grams and Pops is grumpy and cranky. Maybe something happened back in their life. They didn't have therapy back then, okay? They didn't have it. They didn't have any tools. They just had survival of the fittest. And they did the best they could with what they had. And so my generation, because I'm Gen X, I'm going to give it until it's broken. I'm going to recognize you as part of my generation until I see you acting like a nut. And then I'm going to veto you. And there's no coming back. I don't know if that's because of my age. I don't know if it's because of my sign, because I'm a hardcore Libra and I ride hard on those scales of justice. I do. The first thing I will tell you is that's not fair. Comes out of my mouth all the time. So I know who I am as a person. If I see you acting unfairly, unjust, and untoward for absolutely no reason, I'm done. And I don't announce my departures. This is not an airport. I just leave. Respectfully, of course.
This is not an airport.
No. Just leave.
Yeah, okay. Look, I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I can't argue that. Ray, what you think? What you thinking on it?
With the younger generation, yeah, they're annoying. And I'm speaking on my daughter's generation. They are. They're annoying. I'm not because she's 24. Like they're unnecessarily hard-headed. Like we were hard-headed, but it's brick. It's no getting through to them, and they're annoying. So it's just like, and I raised her how I was raised. So I'm an 80s baby. I'm a middle child. So I was raised by Gen X or the baby boomers. You know, my elders raised me. So it's like survival of the fittest type living. She got that. But and I could give it to her now. Tough. She is tough. She's handling it or whatnot. But it's still that soft, spoiled, entitled side that the schools gave them. Everybody gets an award. No, you lost. Try again next year. Why are we giving out awards? That's not how life works. And you're giving them false hope in this world by doing No Child Left Behind. Some of them should have been left behind because maybe they would have studied and worked hard instead of just passing them along. You know what I mean? So that whole movement that they did, it really destroyed the youth a little bit. It just has them real entitled. They're crash outs. They don't know how to accept rejection because they've been given everything participation awards. Bitch, that don't matter if you participated. You didn't win.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hardcore truth. And because they were sheltered in school, because at home there was no shelter, bitch, you lost. But in school, they sheltered them so much to where it's like they feel like in this adult world, you can't do that. And yes, we can. And if you keep acting up, your ass get locked up.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, right? When the younger generation, that shit got fucked up when kids started calling the police on their parents.
That part, when they gave the power over to the kids, that's when I didn't see that shit because I was like, I hope you make it to the phone. That's all I make it. If you can make it to the phone, be my guest. But
they still be having marks from them ass whippings. I wish I could have saved some marks if I grew up in that time.
I don't care. I'm gonna get you where you need to be. You can afford therapy for your mommy issues. I don't give a damn. I would not raise you to be soft and entitled. So
yeah, I mean, and that's what it is. There you go, entitled, right? The entitlement is the biggest issue.
And my thing to the for the elders with them, I give them a pass because they're the ones who raised me, and they get on my nerves too. They've gotten on my nerves, but
they be testing the boundaries.
What? All you can do is sit there and cry because, but you can't. It's just it's how I can only speak for myself. How I was raised by my elders, grandparents, great grandparents. I'm just not going to cross that boundary. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just, you got it. Dead ass wrong, but you got it.
Yeah.
I'm not crossing it.
Yeah, I think we feel like once they get to a certain age, you just gotta accept shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always like that old motherfucker in the neighborhood that you just let that motherfucker talk crazy and just be like, man, that man to live this long. I wish the fuck I could live that long. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I don't understand. When you block people, how are they still able to come into your joint? Anyway, I'm listening. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah. She like, the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Hey, but yeah, like the younger people are entitled, and the older people just get to an age where they feel like they don't have to give respect in certain situations. Even though I feel like they deserve respect, but some of them just, you know what I'm saying, they carry it like they don't have to give respect as well. That's a tough one because I don't want to be the grumpy old nigga. You know what I'm saying? God forbid I become the grumpy old nigga. You know
We're gonna be grumpy.
I ain't gonna be grumpy. I'm not gonna let it. For real. Cause these young niggas, like all right, you see how the old motherfuckers act now, and we give them passes. We let them go. I don't want to be the old nigga. These young niggas ain't gonna give me no pass. You know what I'm saying? So is Sabby still there? Oh yeah, Sabby already talked on. Oh, that's right. We all spoke on the other mean on the I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm about to just jump on because he forgot about me. So I'm gonna just.
Oh no, I ain't even show. Like, hey yo, don't do that.
Sweet to the point. It's okay.
No, nigga, take your time. Take your time, brother.
No, because what I had to say is short, sweet, to the point. That's
all
man.
All right. My bad. I thought,
respect across all generations. I respected you by listening. That's it. I'm going to land there.
I mean, look. If a lot of
that sounds like a setup, but okay.
Look, all I'm gonna say is,
listen. They have to go grab their slippers.
Was that?
That's Hobby Stabbing.
Oh,
I'm back.
Setup, though.
I'm back. Okay, all right, that's what's up.
Sasha told me so she can't wait to be grumpy.
Yeah, look, I don't want to be that. I promise you, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be the grumpy. I don't want to be the grumpy dude. I want to be the old dude that motherfuckers be wanting to come to and talk to. You know, like every neighborhood got that one old nigga that everybody that gravitate to, and they, you know what I'm saying, they sit on the steps with him and talk to him and all that. I want to be that old nigga.
I feel like I'll be the old lady on the block. I'll be the mean old lady on the block, but they'll like sitting with me because I'm gonna keep it real with them and talk shit. But they know not to come up there unless they want the truth.
So Ray gonna have everybody on the porch. They gonna be on the stoop crocheting. Everybody be like, look, if you gonna sit up here with me, you gonna crochet.
You gonna learn a skill.
Like, that's y'all problem. Y'all ain't got no focus. See, you need to crochet while you talking. Then you really gonna be thinking about what you're talking about.
While you playing, okay.
All right. So now that we all got through, like I said, we all got through. The next joint is like, all right, let's talk about, you know what I'm saying? Hold up, my bad. Talk about respect and conversations and conflicts. Now, this is pretty much like we talked about before, the listening versus waiting to respond shit, and like respecting other people's opinion without hostility.
Shit, count me out.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about how you can disagree without being disrespectful. So Ray, you got the floor.
Good luck fucking with me on that. Because if you sound stupid, I'm gonna let you know you sound stupid. But
I thought about when I came to this one, I thought about her ass.
I mean, but I can have respectful conversations with conflicts. You know, it just depends. It just depends.
Yeah, I mean,
it's not like that with me all the time. Like, y'all see me in action where I could be cordial and woo, but people always catch me when I'm acting out because they catch the reaction. They didn't catch the action of what caused the reaction because they said some real stupid shit. And everybody else, for me, I'm not the pitter patter beat around the bush. I'm gonna shoot straight from the hip and ask why you said that.
Yeah,
what you mean by that? You know you was wrong. Yeah, because I'm just trying to understand, like, what is this? If we're having a debate or if we're having a conversation, then we should be transparent and we should be honest with each other. So why are we going to allow a person? They could think and feel how they want to, but if they're interacting with us, then we should be able to still be real enough to tell them the truth and give them that information. Now, after you are made aware of your stupidity, now it's up to you if you're going to continue to be stupid or not. But you were giving some information to like marinate on. That's me. But to respect conversations and conflicts, yeah, but you know, for it to be a conflict, I'm not the one to kick off the conflict. Okay. But I am the one to meet you with that shit. That's what I'm saying.
Well, look, Sasha said it depends on how you come at me. And I get that too. I get that too. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? How you feel? How you feel about it, Savvy? Because you can have your moments. You're very respectful, but you can have your moments as well. You know what I'm saying?
It depends on the person. Like, because I know, say I was having a disagreement between you, me and Saray, me and Elijah, because I already have established, or me and Sasha, because I already have established line of boundaries of respect, I'm probably not going to crash out on you because I already have you in high esteem. Gotcha. And I'm going to give a lot of leniency and benefit of the doubt. Maybe you're just having a bad day. Maybe Saray's daughter just pissed her off. I don't know. You know, I don't know why we're having this problem. Maybe we're just not seeing it the same, and that's okay. And I just need to accept it and walk away. Like Saray, actually, she's told me things that she'll tell me. She'll say, oh, I don't view it that way, but I understand and I respect you. And you know what? Yeah. It works for us. We don't have any problem. And me and Saray are very different and very opinionated, both of us.
We've seen the growth in that young Saray. You know what I'm saying?
I think, you know, I learned something in therapy, and I remember the therapist said, don't fight dirty with the people you love. And what does that mean, right? Let's say that you're in a relationship, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, right? You know that that person just came in the door from a 12 or 14-hour shift, but there's something at home that they did that has upset you. If you approach them the minute they get in that door, that's fighting dirty. It's fighting dirty because they have no tools and no resources to handle you at that moment. You're fighting dirty. Fight fair. Now you can tell them, hey, we need to take some space and I need to be over here and you need to be over there because I know you just got in, but I'm really bothered by something that occurred and we'll talk about it later because right now is not the time. They're exhausted. You're upset. It's not going to go well. It's going to be ugly. Fight fair. And I have an ex-husband now that used to do that to me. The minute I get in the door from work, you want to nag and bicker and pick about messing the house. I've been hearing EBT woes all day. If you don't get in that kitchen and act like the house Negro that you are and hand me a plate, I was the primary wage earner. I was making all the money.
She hollered, where my plate at?
Yeah.
How you come to the door, you're like, there you go, baby.
Fight dirty. He fought dirty. Or, oh, you never want to talk about things. It is 9:45 at night on a Tuesday, and I've been pulling since 6 a.m. What do you want? Yeah. Damn. But you're fighting dirty. There's a time and place to have difficult conversations and upsets. It's not when you know your partner has no resources to handle it. Leave them alone.
True.
Yeah, look, Sasha said fight with the purpose of resolving the issue, not to break each other down.
Correct.
Or one up each other. That's
right. Facts.
That's a fact. That's a motherfucking fact. Yeah, I mean,
no name calling either. No name calling. No calling me out of my name. Do not do that because I'm telling you right now, I won't listen to a thing you have to say. And don't raise your voice at me. Because you're not my daddy. I'm not your mama. You ain't, you know, do not. Don't do it.
Look, I've been triggering motherfuckers today. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do it.
Triggered.
That's
what you need. You need to call this triggered. Like,
Elijah, what you got on? How you
even know what feel about what part? Feel about what?
I'm just talking in general. Because you know, we just talked about respecting the conversations and the conflicts. You know what I'm saying? Like how you feel about that? Like with somebody talking that bullshit, it's just like you not like you trying to be respectful, but you know what I'm saying? How do you handle it?
Are you talking about relationship or you talking about just any conversation?
I mean anything for real, because this is all, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of a wide open question for real. Like it ain't no particular, you know what I'm saying? Like we talking about listening, I mean, versus waiting to respond and just respecting each other's opinions without hostility. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how Saray say that she won't, you know what I'm saying? You start talking that dumb shit. You know, as soon as you say the first dumb word, the antennas go up. You know what I'm saying? You know like the Dover is, and then it's like the sticker with the shit's coming. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna respect the conversation by listening. And that goes for anyone. And I'll walk away from you, or I'll just dead the conversation. That it is what it is. Now that with my relationship, I'm gonna come up with a solution, but majority I'm gonna listen. So that's really how I handle the conversations at this point. I might throw in my 2 cents, but I really don't have much on my mind. Y'all still there? Y'all frozen over here.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, we're here.
Oh,
No,
okay. It was
everybody,
frozen.
boy, you got everybody attention.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
here.
No, it
We're
was just frozen.
respecting you.
But
Yeah.
it's just when you get to the conversation that's bothering you, I'm already in my head trying to come up with a solution. So I might not, if I know there's no solution, okay. So I'm gonna have to, well, I don't have to, but I want to give you all the conversation that you need. If I know I can't come up with the solution to help your day, that's as far as my relationship goes. But yeah, just being there and listening, being engaged to everything that is being said to you, and that whole bickering, arguing, and stuff like that, it's gonna happen. But still realizing that y'all not going nowhere. So just don't. Of course, we all know don't go to bed mad at each other and whatnot. So fix that. And if there can't be nothing to fix, just chop it up as an L. Be like, it is what it is, and we about to go to bed happy and whatnot. Fix that shit. All you gotta do is cuddle. That's it. Just fix that shit.
Or just she
Well,
talking?
yeah, come over here and be the little spoon. You know what I'm saying?
But
I feel. Yeah,
um,
it'd be.
just open up the door. Just open up the door. The door's open. Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, like, look.
But my fault, y'all. Got all the kids and they all running around and shit.
Yeah,
It's
you
okay.
want
But
daddy
yeah,
time.
so like I said, when it comes to other people, it just depends on how much I rock with you or not to be able to have that conversation with you. But even when it comes to other people, I'm more so going to hear you than it is to get out what I feel or need, because now I just take in what you feel. I take in how to take you better. I just be like, okay, I'm gonna do this better, or I'm not gonna do this. And that goes for friendships, anything like that. I'm gonna be silent and just be like, okay, I'm just gonna fix this. Or if I don't see nothing to fix, or whatever the case may be, it could just be a regular conversation. But if I don't fuck with you, I won't disrespect you. I'm just gonna walk away. You not wasting my time. You not.
Yeah,
And I already know where my headspace is at. I already know where my headspace is at. I'm not even going to give that kind of energy. So I'm at the point where I'm overwhelmed, and that's just with society and life itself. So I'm ready to just bang on your chin real quick. So let me just leave you be.
yeah, man.
Nah, that's
So
facts. I
Y'all
got
be no, because it build up. It's like the balloon.
I
You know what I'm
got,
saying?
I got, you know what I mean? We don't gotta prove nothing to nobody. So you gotta walk away, and if they feel like they want something or feel great about themselves because they got an argument out, that's cool, whatnot. But you won't ever tell me or tell anybody that you brought me on my character, because bringing me on my character at this point, yeah. So I'm not about to argue with you. First of all, I don't argue with females. I don't argue with women, I should say. And I damn sure ain't gonna argue with no dude either.
No,
So
no.
yeah, I'll just walk away. But if we cool, we friends and whatnot, I'm down to fix my problem. So that means I gotta listen. My relationship, I need to come up with a solution, and if I can't, I need to come back with another conversation on her day. Because especially if it has nothing to do with us and our relationship, then I'm gonna hear her. But if it has everything to do and I know I can fix it, then I just gotta sit back and I just gotta listen.
Yeah,
I just gotta sit back and I gotta listen. And while I'm listening, I gotta come up with solutions.
yeah. I mean, like once again, I say this so much. I'm the most understanding person out the group. So it's like I'm always listening. I always try to give people opportunity to get themselves out of the situation. So I feel like if you can get yourself out of the situation, that's kind of like the test. You know what I'm saying? You say some crazy shit, and I just let you deal with it. You either gonna drown or you gonna swim. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just ain't got time for the conflict, especially if it's somebody that got a opinion on something that's not really, you know what I'm saying? You know how people just be talking just as talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't got time for that. Like, I'm just going to let you say what you guys say and then go ahead about that shit because it ain't that serious. You know what I'm
Might
saying?
as well. You might as well. I've gotten into it these past couple of weeks. Well, no, I let other people get into it with me these past couple of weeks. and then they would go to my supervisor and said, I think we just upsetted. One of the situations happened just like, I think last Wednesday or so. It went up to my supervisor after it and said, I think we just upsetted Elijah. And my supervisor asked, I was like, no, they ain't upset me. They got a whole lot to say. That's all to me. She said, she was like, is there anything we can do? No, I just want to go back to work. I don't give a fuck what they say.
I really don't care.
I don't care for her.
I don't. I really don't. When you argue, he like 26. This dude was like 26. When you arguing with me and you getting loud, if you arguing, I promise you're arguing with yourself or you arguing with me. I'm not arguing back. I really don't give a fuck. And if I start smiling and shit, I really don't give a fuck. And he a cool dude. He is. But even though I knew I wasn't in the wrong, I still went up and apologized. I'm growing. Told him I'm sorry that I frustrated you.
Yo. I'm sorry that I put you in a situation where I almost bust your head open. But
I'm sorry that
grown.
whatever I said offended you. Or whatever I said, because I didn't even say anything that had offended. I was trying to help him out. He was getting more mad because there was nothing we can do. So it was, and I still apologize because I felt bad if me not speaking hurt his feelings.
Basically, you triggered him without doing anything. But yeah,
that's basically what it be.
That's definitely some growth there, boy. That's grown man growth there. You look, the young OG, the young You know what I'm saying? Young well, look, I got one more, and then we done. You know what I'm saying? I can put on because I already know that. You know what I'm saying? My man wants to see that Ohio State game. You know what I'm saying? So we got one more, and then we up out of here. Now, let's talk about the role of self-respect in everybody's life, right? Like about like respecting yourself, how that impacts how others treat you. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the thin line between like respect and pride. You know what I'm saying? And I think that that respect and pride do become a blurred line at times. You know what I'm saying? And how do we teach self-respect to the kids and model that so that they grow and they don't deal with the same bullshit that's going on right now? So you see here. Let's go ahead. Let's go back with the logic, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
Oh, there you go. All right. How about this? I go like usually I don't go first, but this time I'm gonna go first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm about to say, look, I look at it like in order, like you got to respect yourself for other people to respect you, right? If you carry yourself a certain way, people going to look at you. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to be like, oh, he don't give a fuck, so why should I? You know what I'm saying? You really be training people on how they going to treat you by how you doing it to yourself. You know what I mean? Now, as far as the pride and ego, like, like, all right, so self-respect, like, I respect myself enough, but I'm not an arrogant person. You know what I'm saying? You dig? Like I don't respect myself so much that it feels like I'm disrespecting you by being around. You know what I mean? You know how them arrogant people are. And it's cool to be cocky. I mean, you know, sometimes we need that cockiness. Sometimes we, you know what I'm saying? Look, I know how it feels to be down and low on yourself. So sometimes you need that cocky in you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like not, you know what I'm saying? Like, just don't take it too far. we, you know what I'm saying? Like, because people are so fragile now. You know what I'm saying? That we see the littlest things are making people snap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I do feel like a lot of people, like a lot of people be snapping because of insecurities they have. You might not even be disrespectful to them, but that shit in you, how you carrying yourself, that shit gonna bother their ass. You know what I'm saying? And like respect to the kids, it's like, yo, the problem now is the babies are having babies. So who's really, you know what I'm saying, who's really raising the kids? You know what I'm saying? Like they so young having kids, the grandmother, and they early 30s, they 20, whatever, like, yo, grandma trying to live too. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
But now grandma's having babies too.
Okay. They starting
I'm
over
just saying.
in 40s and 50s. They having babies.
I'm just saying they are, because they're all coming into my office to get EBT and Medicaid. I'm just saying. The over 40 crowd is populating the earth. I'm just saying.
If they
Yeah, they
not,
are.
if they not done having babies, shit, I'll never knock it. I'll never knock it. If you're older, I'll never knock it.
my thing is this, right? And I say it as like a 40, well, like I say, in another month or two, I'll be, you know what I mean, 48. As a 48-year-old man, right? If I were to get with a female and we had, well, with a woman and we had a baby, like, am I really going to see that child grow?
Possibly.
I mean, I see that possible. See, that shit sound like a spades hand.
Right.
You know,
It's a possibility.
you see what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm not selfish to the point that I would want, you know what I'm saying? Like at that age, then it's like, all right, as my child is growing, I'm getting old. Now I need you to help me. Now I'm taking away some of your childhood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
So
get
I'm just saying.
it.
Nah, for sure. Nah, for sure.
I'm just saying.
I'm cool. I know. It's a wrap.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the how y'all feel about do y'all feel like people treat y'all the way that they do because of how you respect yourself, or do you feel like people can be triggered by your self-respect? You know what I'm saying?
Trigger. It goes no. It goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. There are some that respect you because they love how you carry yourself and things like that. But there are a lot of people that can't stand you for the way you walk. They can't stand you that you always smell good for no reason.
Right.
They can't stand you for how you dress, for how you talk to people. And they be like, oh, why you talking white? I'm talking professional. Why are you talking to me like that?
Yeah, they call it code switching. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. Don't, and then you gotta remind them, like, don't get fucked up because I can change it off and on. I can switch to that hood side and fuck you up for real. But yeah, no, they definitely get triggered off of how you are with your own self. And that's a them problem. It is what it is.
That part. I mean,
It is what it is.
don't be mad at me because you see me doing something that you could have did. You know what I mean?
And you could have just
respect you have for yourself.
And
all you had to do is just love yourself.
Okay, Elijah, I already know where you're coming from. I promise We here. I
Mm.
promise. I go through it all the time at work, yo. Like, people can't stand your essence. They can't stand how you move. They can't stand how people react to you, how they like you, how they cool with you, how you so down to earth. They just can't stand you. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, because my senses is like, I know you full of shit. So the same energy that I'm giving others, you don't get that same energy. It's real fucking obvious. I still give you respect. I'm just not kikiing and fucking with you how I fuck with everybody else.
I tell
So
y'all,
it's
man,
really burning you up on the inside. 'cause
you gonna be mad because all your friends is cool with me too.
cool with me. And that's exactly what's going on at work, yo. Everybody cool with me but her ass, and them all her cronies, but her cronies really fucks with me. And it's like, and I come to work, scrubs be matching my turban, be matching my shoes. I come matching, I come clean, I come pressed.
Coming up,
You know, she be on that. She be on that cutie on duty shit. You know
I
what I'm
do.
saying?
I be
in
pressed.
there flawed.
Look,
Every
Sasha said most people don't like me initially, but they warm up.
I don't want them to warm up. Stay not liking me.
Yeah. You give that good energy. You give that good bubbly vibe that you can always talk to me without even telling them. You can always talk to me that I'm about to enjoy my day because this person came in that shift type of vibe. Some people can't stand that about you.
Because yo, that's the thing. They be envious. They be envious of what you have, and it's like we all have it. It's just in how you use it. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, Marcus make it seem like we can all go for a goal or something. Yo, all you gotta do is love your fucking self. I don't understand. I know it is tough, but once you do, please don't go back to not loving yourself. All you gotta do is just love yourself, and
It's a
your
lot of
confidence and
a lot
everything
of
else will
that.
come with you.
People don't like it though. They don't like the fact that you do love on yourself because they misinterpret that as being you're being stuck up or too cocky or too arrogant. And it's just like, nah. This is how I love myself. You can't tell me how to love myself. You can't tell me to turn down my love for myself. Bitch, turn up your love for yourself. The fuck? Like, why don't you love yourself?
I mean, shit. Or if you see me coming down the hallway, just turn the other way because it's gonna piss you off how I walk.
I don't even look, dog. Like I say, I got an energy about me. Like y'all see the good side of me. You know what I'm saying? But I got an energy about me. Like if I don't fuck with you, you know I don't fuck with you.
Yeah, I'm that way.
It's like there's no doubt. You know what I'm saying? What you think about it, Savvy? You know what I'm saying? What you think about the role of self-respect? You know what I'm saying? Like how people might take that.
I'm an instigator. Once I know you don't like me, I'm coming for you.
I was just about to say that. I'm petty as fuck. I start
Once I know.
You holler, oh, you don't
Once
like me?
I know.
Right?
Once I know that my very existence troubles you, I'm going to say good morning to you every day.
Yes.
I'm going to give you unnecessary compliments. Oh, that's a nice shirt you have on today, Elijah.
Yo, y'all some
nice
petty
on
LaBelle
you.
motherfuckers, man.
I don't do that shit, but I would definitely speak, but I ain't giving no compliments. That's too far.
You should never.
You don't get nothing.
Never let me know that I bothered you. Never. Because my inner brat loves it. I like to know that I'm under your skin. Yes. Good.
Look at how she is. She's like, yeah.
But Sasha down there co-signed and she told him yes.
Yeah, she definitely, I'm trying to tell you. She definitely
In fact, Saray, since I know you don't like me, I'm going to Starbucks. Do you want anything?
See, and that be that shit. Hey.
Yeah, you don't like me? Yeah, hey, Saray, I started crocheting. How you think I'm doing?
You don't like me? Oh, poor little poop poop.
Oh my god.
Nah, the pettiest thing I did was last year. I found out everybody's favorite color, and I made beanies for them and for their kids and passed it out, except for that one person who ain't get shit. And I boxed it up and everything real cute and gave them their Christmas gifts. She ain't get shit.
I did the opposite because we have Secret Santa at work, and I got the person that I know did not like me, and they had my name continually in their mouth. So here's my thinking. You have said so much shit about me. Here's my opportunity to really make you look ignorant, because everybody was just blown away by their Secret Santa presents being like, oh, they must have got somebody good. Oh, they really like you. When they found out it was me, they got up out of the staff meeting. They couldn't even look me in the eye because they knew what they had done. And they looked so stupid and ignorant. And that was the last time they had my name in their mouth, because then everything that they had tried to discredit me about, well, that can't possibly be true, because look how she treated you. Reverse psychology goes a long ways. That person has not said a peep about me in 10 years.
I'm not that good. I like to exclude you. Fuck that shit. You ain't getting no gifts this year. Everybody but you. Hey, you've been fucking with me all year. I got you.
Yep. They couldn't even meet me in the eye because they were so guilty. They knew. Yeah.
No, they knew. Like, oh, you know. It's
been 10 years of silence. Haven't heard a peep since about 2015.
Yo, y'all all the motherfuckers. She's like, interesting.
I think it's different for women and men. Men don't really go through them things like that with folk. It's really cut dry.
Yep.
We don't do. I don't believe we do all that.
She hollered some of them Workers originals and slapped a bow on it.
Worthers.
Yeah, it was that's some good candies.
Yeah, right.
That's a good candy.
I'm sitting here eating homemade peanut brittle right now from Bam. She's one of the creators on TikTok. She makes homemade peanut brittle, y'all. I told you my Frida Mae Big Back be talking sometimes. She talked to me this afternoon.
Got that brittle on deck, huh?
I got this. Look at this.
Brittle in a minute. I gotta find.
I got this doggone brittle. I ain't got no business eating no daggone brittle.
So yeah, that's the pettiness. That's your answer. That's how we love ourselves. We love ourselves a lot, and people don't like it, but that's their problem. Because the more I see you hate me, the more I'm gonna turn up my love for myself.
Look, and that's the moral of the story, right? If you respect yourself, you ain't gotta worry about what other people gotta think about you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what bothers them even more. Like,